If I stop you in the street and ask you for directions, you're gonna give me a lot of details and visual references to make sure I get to my destination. And yet, when it comes to our own goals, we say things like, I want to be rich, I want a nice house, I want to dress better, but we don't even picture it in our head. We don't know what that looks like. And so how can we get there and reach this goal if we don't really know what it is? Our brain is a goal-seeking device. It's like a guided rocket. It can only reach its targets if you give it an actual target to start with. If we don't know where's the end destination, how can we make adjustments to be sure we're going in the right way? So today I want to give you 3 things you can do right now to have a clear vision over your goals, and that will make it 10 times easier for you to reach them. And I'd like to start with the first one that we hear about much more on girls' YouTube channels, but I think there is a huge amount of value to be gained from that, and that is making a vision board. A vision board is a collection of pictures and images that you put together, with each image representing something you'd like to have, a goal, a vision for the future, who you want to be, how you want to live, the things you want to have in your life. By doing that, it forces you to look for those images, and so that means to know what to look for in the first place. But also visually representing it together gives a 360 vision of where you want to go in life. And I'll show you mine real quick just so you see what kind of things you can put in there, but you can have a lot of things. You can see the kind of house I want to have in the countryside, the kind of car I want to drive, the physique I want to have, me reading a book in my office, having a dog, being athletic, dressing well, hiking, being in the outdoors, having a great home office with a view on my garden, having 10k followers on my social media, first class ticket to Japan. And the great thing about a vision board is that you can use it as a wallpaper on your computer, on your phone, and look at it every day. And each time you see it, it reminds you what you're after in life. It helps you have a clear vision of the lifestyle you want to live. It really is a great thing to do. The second thing you can do is a journaling prompt that I talked about in my last video, so you can check it out if you want. But it is to take your journal and to write about your perfect day. And since we have now a vision board, maybe you can draw inspiration from that and try to write your entire day from opening your eyes in the morning to going to bed at night, and try to take as many of the boxes you have on your vision board as possible. Give a lot of details, explain exactly what you do for work, how you work out, your family, your partner, what do you do out of your day, how do you relax after work. Make it be as perfect as you can and as aligned to your vision board as you can. Describe how you feel. This is very important. You'll see it's very useful. And finally, the third thing, which I think is even more practical, you probably have 2 or 3 top priorities right now, even if you divide it in 3 different categories. For instance, you can have work, sports and health, and you can have some kind of hobby or side project. And you probably know what is the next big thing, the next thing that can actually change your life, that can help you achieve and get to the next level. All right, so for me, for instance, for work, a next clear level would be to get to 2k a month with my business. For sports, I feel like I'm at a plateau right now. I've been going to the gym for a couple years. Of course, I can still improve a lot, but I don't get a lot of enjoyment from it. And I've been considering starting tennis very soon. So this is actually my goal for the summer, is to pick up tennis, do a few lessons, practice it some more, so that maybe after the summer I can sign up to an actual club and start doing tennis more seriously. And finally, for hobby, YouTube, Instagram, content creation is something I like to do. And my next big goal for YouTube is to get to 1k followers. Right now, I'm currently at 270 at the moment of recording, and 1,000 subscribers is my big goal for this year. If you can name these goals, and if it's something that you can reach, it's a goal, a box that you can tick, this ensures that you can actually reach it and you can actually do it. And whenever you get to work, whenever you work out, and whenever you spend some time on your hobbies, you know exactly what you're doing it for, what's the next big goal, and therefore align what you're doing to reach that goal even faster. So that's it for me, guys. If there's something I've learned from doing all these things over the years, is that self-improvement, as I often say, is all about changing your self-image. And changing your self-image is about being in alignment to who you want to be and the life you want to have. But the problem is that if you don't have a clear vision of who you want to be and the life you want to have, then how can you align yourself to it? And then how can you change your own self-image? And how can you just turn your reality into this desired reality if you don't really precisely know what it is. You cannot control everything in life. Things happen, sometimes things are a bit random, but you do have control over way more things than you think. And if you're just drifting aimlessly and letting life and other people decide for you, then you'll either not get where you want to go, or it will take much longer for you to turn things around when you can just spend an hour on the 3 things I just told you about and start living in alignment with a clear vision of the life you want to have in the future. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Again, check last week's video on journaling because I think it can really help you out with the second one. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to build your vision board, then let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.